Our planet is full of mind-blowing places that seem too strange to be real. Imagine rocks moving on their own, a never-ending lightning storm, or a lake that disappears every year. From mysterious waterfalls to glowing blue volcanoes, these places will make you question everything you thought you knew about nature. Let's explore 10 incredible locations that defy explanation and leave visitors completely amazed. The Sailing Stones of Racetrack Playa, USA. Imagine giant rocks moving on their own, leaving long trails behind them in the dry desert. At Racetrack Playa in Death Valley, California, this is exactly what happens. For years, people believed supernatural forces were at play. However, in 2014, scientists solved the mystery. During winter nights, a thin layer of ice forms on the dry lake bed. When the ice melts under the sun, strong winds push the rocks, making them slide across the ground. The movement is so slow that no one sees it happen in real time. Yet, the tracks left behind prove that these heavy stones, some weighing hundreds of pounds, can move by themselves. The Sailing Stones are an amazing example of how nature can create illusions that seem impossible at first. And speaking of strange natural mysteries, what about a waterfall that makes things turn into stone? The Petrifying Well, England. Imagine leaving your hat near a waterfall and coming back months later to find it turned to stone. That's exactly what happens at the Petrifying Well in Knaresborough, England. This natural wonder has water so rich in minerals that anything placed under it gets coated in stone-like layers over time. In the past, people thought the well was cursed. They believed it had supernatural powers that could turn objects into solid rock. However, science explains it differently. The high levels of calcium carbonate in the water create a process similar to how stalactites form in caves. Over weeks and months, minerals slowly build up, turning everyday items into hardened relics. Today, visitors leave teddy bears, shoes, and even bicycles under the waterfall to watch them petrify. But if you think turning things to stone is weird, wait until you hear about a hill that makes cars roll uphill, the Magnetic Hill, India. Imagine parking your car on a road, putting it in neutral, and watching it roll uphill. This is exactly what happens at Magnetic Hill in Ladakh, India. The phenomenon baffles visitors who believe the hill has a mysterious magnetic pull. Some even think it's caused by supernatural forces. However, the explanation is much simpler. It's an optical illusion. The landscape around the road is sloped in such a way that it tricks the human eye into thinking the downhill slope is actually uphill. This means objects appear to be defying gravity when, in reality, they are just following the natural slope. Despite the scientific explanation, Magnetic Hill remains a major attraction, drawing tourists from all over the world to experience this mind-bending mystery for themselves. Now, if you think moving cars are strange, imagine a place where circles appear in the desert without any explanation. The fairy circles, Namibia and Australia. Scattered across the dry landscapes of Namibia and parts of Australia are thousands of strange circular patches where nothing grows. Known as fairy circles, these formations have puzzled scientists for years. Some believe they are caused by underground termites that clear vegetation to trap moisture in the soil. Others argue that the circles form naturally due to plants competing for water in harsh desert conditions. While both theories have evidence, no one has reached a definitive conclusion. What makes these circles even more mysterious is their incredible symmetry and pattern. They stretch for miles, forming a landscape that looks more like an alien design than a natural formation. Whether created by termites, plants, or something entirely unknown, the fairy circles remain one of nature's most puzzling mysteries. Speaking of strange formations, let's talk about a river where water disappears without a trace. The Devil's Kettle, USA. Imagine standing by a powerful waterfall, watching half of it disappear into a hole and never come out. This is the reality at Devil's Kettle in Minnesota. The Brule River splits into two streams as it reaches a rock formation. One side continues its natural course while the other plunges into a deep hole, vanishing without a trace. Scientists have tried for years to figure out where the water goes. They've dropped dye, logs, and even GPS trackers into the hole, but none have resurfaced. Recent studies suggest that the water likely rejoins the river underground, but no one has been able to fully confirm it. Until someone successfully tracks the water's journey, the Devil's Kettle will remain one of America's strangest geological mysteries. And if you thought disappearing water was strange, wait until you hear about a storm that never stops. The Catatumbo lightning, Venezuela. Imagine a lightning storm that never stops, flashing across the sky nearly every night of the year. That's exactly what happens at Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela. Known as the Catatumbo lightning, this phenomenon can produce up to 260 lightning strikes per hour. The reason behind this never-ending storm lies in the unique geography of the area. Warm, moist air from the lake rises and collides with cool mountain air, creating the perfect conditions for lightning to form. What makes it even more fascinating is that it can be seen from over 250 miles away, making it one of the most dramatic natural light shows on Earth. The Catatumbo lightning is so intense that it even helps generate ozone, playing a small role in protecting Earth's atmosphere. But if you think an endless lightning storm is shocking, wait until you hear about a secret forest hidden inside a giant sinkhole. The Hidden Forest, China. Imagine climbing down a cave and walking into a lost world. A forest untouched by humans for thousands of years. That's what scientists discovered in 2022 in China's Guangxi region. Inside a massive sinkhole, over 630 feet deep, they found a dense, ancient forest with trees towering up to 130 feet high. Researchers believe the isolated environment could hold undiscovered species of plants and animals. The high rock walls have protected this hidden ecosystem from outside interference, making it a time capsule of nature's past. This discovery reminds us that even in the modern world, there are still places waiting to be explored. Who knows what else could be hiding beneath our feet? And speaking of things disappearing, imagine an entire lake vanishing every year like magic. The lake that disappears, Oregon, USA. In the Cascade Mountains of Oregon, there's a lake that fills up every winter, only to disappear completely by summer. Known as Lost Lake, this natural wonder drains through a mysterious lava tube at the lake's bottom. Scientists believe the tube was formed by ancient volcanic activity, creating an underground pathway for the water. Despite years of research, no one knows exactly where the water goes. Some believe it seeps into underground reservoirs, while others think it travels through hidden lava tunnels beneath the Earth's surface. Either way, Lost Lake continues its endless cycle, filling up and vanishing like a natural magic trick. But if you think disappearing water is strange, imagine a volcano that glows with blue flames at night. The blue flames of Kawayan, Indonesia. Most volcanoes erupt with bright red lava, but at Kawayan in Indonesia, the molten streams glow with an otherworldly blue light. This bizarre phenomenon happens because the volcano releases high amounts of sulfuric gases. When these gases ignite upon contact with oxygen, they create electric blue flames that can reach up to 16 feet high. At night, the glowing rivers of fire make the mountain look like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. However, the conditions around the volcano are dangerous, with toxic gases filling the air. Despite the risks, miners work there daily, extracting solidified sulfur while surrounded by the blue glow. It's a breathtaking sight, proving that nature is full of surprises. And if you thought blue flames were rare, wait until you hear about a fire that's been burning for thousands of years. The eternal flame of Beacon Hill, Canada. Deep in Ontario's Beacon Hill Park, there's a fire that never goes out. Known as the eternal flame, this small but steady fire burns inside a hidden cave. Unlike normal fires, this one is fueled by natural gas seeping from underground. Indigenous communities have long regarded the site as sacred, believing it holds spiritual significance. Scientists have studied the flame and found that the underground gas deposits have likely been burning for thousands of years. While there are other eternal flames around the world, few are as naturally hidden and mysterious as this one. The Beacon Hill flame is a reminder that nature has its own way of keeping secrets, even in plain sight. Earth is packed with mysteries, from moving stones and endless storms to hidden forests and disappearing lakes. These places remind us that nature still holds secrets we have yet to uncover. Which one amazed you the most? Or do you know another jaw-dropping location that should be on this list? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.